What's good, y'all? Welcome back. Today I'm finally reacting to the Goodyear 400, the throwback race from like 2 months ago. I told y'all I would have it for you, just had to give me a little bit of time and we finally here. So I'm not gonna keep y'all waiting. NBC highlights, original video link will be down in the description. Let's get into it.
Green flag.
My audio all messed up. Hold up. All right, now we cool.
Racing at Darlington.
I'm happy I came back to this because, like I said, I did want to see the schemes in action. And they is moving. It's a long highlight, too. This like damn near 25 minutes. So y'all got me for a little bit.
These guys, Jeff, these guys have never seen this package.
And then I got a whole radioactive to do after this.
We had last year 550 package, way more downforce. These guys are going to have their hands full today.
Well, and we've seen where this first two turns, it's so unpredictable where we've seen some accidents happen on the opening lap. So great job. Well,
these cars look really nice.
A little bit further back in the field. But otherwise, yeah, I agree, Clint. Great job by these drivers getting through this first lap.
Joey Logano with a big run there down the back straightaway, had to back off. Wasn't enough asphalt.
Damn, wait, Elliott is in what, 32nd place?
Logano going into turn 3.
That what I just seen? That where you started?
William Byron gets to make some moves
to the top, though,
as he had to check up for Hamlin. Keselowski crosses back.
Thinks twice about it.
Yeah.
Y'all want to know something funny? I swear to you, I am basically shirtless all day. I put clothes on basically for y'all to record these videos. It's so hot, dude. Y'all have no idea. And it's hot right now. Like, even right now, I'm still risking it all. It's like 101. And it's fucking almost 9 o'clock. Oh, shit, what happened?
You're still on the right rear. Just got the wheel opening evenly right there.
I'm over here talking. I'm missing shit. They're going to play it back, though.
Rolla has pounded the wall with a car that throws back to Mark Martin's Busch Series winning Ford Taurus at Texas in 2000.
I was so pulling for Eric Almirola in that paint scheme because I'm a huge Mark Martin fan, but I've never seen an impact like this where the splitter is up underneath the front tires.
Yeah, you can see he's already spun off it too. Usually have to see if he got into the outside wall first or if he had a car underneath of him. Man,
didn't even show what happened beforehand.
He started at the back, so he was making some passes and trying to make his way up through the field as quickly as he
I bet that part of the radioactive is going to be nice if they kept it in.
Going back and forth through some of the slower cars that they were coming through.
I think he got loose and got some help right there.
Kyle Busch has brought out the second caution of the day, 1 lap shy of leading his 18,000th career lap. Now,
18,000?
We were at first thinking it was the left rear tire.
Damn.
Well, that's because the left rear was down.
Really
right there,
think
when
about
he pulled
it.
The right rear off, you saw it was corded right there.
He has gone in a circle 18,000 times in his lifetime.
Martin Truex goes
some
to make
crazy shit to think about.
He heard
That's some even crazier shit to be able to say.
De-raveling, you can hear it hitting the fender wells, and you can see him check up. He did a great job, actually.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he didn't hit the wall.
That's crazy.
You can, I mean, when you get loose like that,
with a flat tire,
getting into the corner, so hard to.
What's like the highest lap count? Does somebody hold the record for that? Like, who has like the most laps in their career?
He was 1 lap away from leading 18,000 laps, 17,999. That's
so crazy. That's so crazy how he just explained it.
But look at that tire. And we're back under green.
Truex up in first right now. Harvick in second. Reddick in third. Logano in fourth. Let's see how this shakes out. Because I most definitely don't know how the race ends, but y'all do. I know y'all do. Y'all probably already in the comments.
Just really hard.
Congratulations, so-and-so.
Inside lane. Those guys launch, get to turn 1 fast, but then that's when you start.
So-and-so, my favorite driver. I'm so happy he won.
Oh,
I be seeing a lot of those.
Had a big moment there off of turn 4.
Well, I said at the start of the race, I knew that this package was going to be a challenge. I mean, we watched this last year. All right, experienced it, Jeff, with 550 package, a lot of downforce. You take that downforce off, you give you horsepower, you got a whole nother animal that you're trying to tame. Getting into turn 3, I still think about that. A lot of braking, very hard on the braking. Car wants to get loose. These things wear out. You're going to see.
Oh, and before I forget, if y'all remember a while back, I did a reaction to Blink of an Eye, right? The very first part 1, I got a comment 2 months ago that I read recently because, you know, I hadn't, you know, been in my comment section in a minute. I read it, and it was one of the editors for the film commented and gave input about, like, you know, my reaction to it. So if y'all want to have like a little bit of like more hindsight about the film, go check out part 1, look in the comments, and you'll know which one I'm talking about. It's a really big comment. You can't miss it. But I know, like, some of y'all will be interested in that, so I was just like, why not bring it up, let y'all know, because some of y'all might not even know that that comment is there.
On the right front, you've got to have all 4 of them babies, a good neutral balance on a really slick racetrack like this. The other thing, keep talking about the horsepower, the 750 package versus the 550 package. You drive these cars with a foot, you throttle a lot on a slick racetrack like this.
Watch William Byron here in the 24.
Ooh! Ooh!
Now, see, he tried to side draft the 3 of Austin Dillon and then turn off from that side draft to
you want to know what's crazy? When I first started learning about NASCAR, did not know that that's what they were trying to do. But when I seen him do it, I was like, oh, I know what he's doing. I've come such a long way. Be proud of me.
Anytime you hear a car on the inside of him, you hear his pipes crackle and he's lifting like that, you look over thinking, uh-oh, here it comes.
I can tell you one thing: his heart rate's gone up because he's not real thrilled with you know, some of the moves. Nothing that Bubba's doing wrong. Bubba's got to do this. He's absolutely. But when you're the leader, you do want these guys to you know, think about what's at stake there.
And that 23 is a Gibbs affiliate team.
But
still, that can't be on the top of Truex's mind. He's got to go.
And that's not on Bubba Wallace's mind right now either. Keselowski, man, continues to struggle.
Man, he putting the pressure.
6.5 to go in stage 1.
There we go, man.
Wow. And that's going to open up the door for Brad Keselowski. He doesn't have the preferred line here.
But I don't think he's going to get him.
And Denny Hamlin stays about 1 second behind Truex. And under no threat, Kevin Harvick, you see there, is 5 seconds back.
He's going to have to get going, though, because Denny Hamlin, you can see.
Yo, they are riding these corners
working hard in that Wendell Scott
so hard. That shit scares me. That they are literally like just able to just do this on a regular. I'd be so afraid doing high speeds going around this shit.
Here's some Martin Truex team audio.
You tell the 23 you better get it together. Yep, copy that.
We've seen this Martin Truex Jr. before.
Oh, yeah.
He gets fired up, man. He's so competitive, and when he's up front there on Harrison's door, it's going to open up.
Now.
Yep.
Message delivered.
Yeah.
So Bubba now needs to stay ahead of Kurt Busch to get the free pass when the stage ends 4 laps from now.
Upon further review with the 42 car and Ross Chastain, it's going to be so.
Newman in 13th place, I think I seen.
Right now is Kyle Busch, that 18 car, because Kyle is the next car to go a lap down. In fact, he's about to go a lap down right now, Ross Chastain. So it's just about 2 laps shy of at least something good coming out of it.
And 2 laps is pit road closed for the last 2 laps of the stage, so he can't pit now.
And this isn't going to work either, because there goes Bubba Wallace, who's a lap down, so he's not even going to get the free pass.
Well, it all just came undone, didn't it?
But it was close. It was a strategy that they almost made work
with 2
laps ago.
Jeff, if close would have worked, I wouldn't have lost 447 races.
You bring up Marty Robbins. Richard Childress used to tell stories all the time. He'd go back to the motel after the race, and he'd get the guitar out and play around the pool for all the guys. That would have been a cool thing. You know, today's
man really out here just lapping them.
Over here wanting to DJ.
Oh, look at that slide by
right
coming to finish out this final lap.
Like, he didn't even need to do him like that. He didn't even need to be so extra right there.
Stage win at Darlington.
Flashy.
He's going to have his hands full. His teammate, slowly but surely, I think we got a race on our hands right there.
Shades of Marty
Here we go,
Robbins
stage
and Cotton
2.
Owens.
Ready.
Green flag.
Green. Great start. Stay tight on him. Halfback 22. Here comes the 22. Don't let him switch it. Still inside. Still down there, bumper. You're clear.
Here, Kevin Harvick playing with that throttle. That's what I love about less downforce and all that power. You're going to hear a lot more of throttle control. That's why we say it's a driver's track. Today, drivers have to do a lot more work.
Yeah, what that is, you lift because, not because usually with a 550 package you lift because you lose the front end, you're going to hit the wall. Now you're lifting to keep those tires underneath that, you keep them spinning them.
You saw it right there, the back end almost came out from underneath Kevin Harvick as he went down the apron going into one.
And here comes Joey Logano into play. Regan.
Well, Joey Logano, you see him. He's been moving up through the field in 4th position right now, but not very many.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Boy, so reminiscent of his team.
I really like this one.
Heavy into that back straight.
I remember this this game. I really like this one.
Lap 99, 4th caution of the day.
Sheesh, what happened?
Cole Custer climbs out. Very top of the screen, the white and orange car.
Alfredo's already loose. When half comes down, he's going to collect Cole Custer. Just an innocent bystander. Tries to lock up the brakes here. Man,
wow. Sheesh.
Safer barrier.
Man.
Shot right there.
Man, that time that car went up on 2 wheels.
Yeah.
And it landed in his lap. I mean, there is nothing that Cole Custer could do different there. These guys, Anthony Alfredo was big time loose. That's really where the wreck started, and unfortunately, it ended with Cole.
And Cole really couldn't even see him because Daniel Suarez was to his outside.
This is a really interesting sport to watch.
Cole could see that this was happening ahead of him where Alfredo was sideways and coming down the racetrack.
Joey racing a Mario Andretti throwback scheme. We'll explain in a bit as we're ready for the restart right now. Truex and Hamlin, Toyota's on the front row. Reddick's Camaro, Logano's Mustang as the Ford Mustang Mach 1 pace car hits pit road. We're ready for stage 2 to resume at 104 laps.
All right, here we go. We back at it. Bro, I'm over here like, is somebody breathing in my ear? I know I'm not the only one that heard that shit. I almost want to go back because I know homie was breathing hella loud.
That allowed Joe Logano to close the gap.
Yo.
Cole Custer has been checked and released from the infield care center and out of the race.
Man, look at him go.
Jamie.
It was a big hit for Cole Custer. First off, Cole, are you okay? And second, I know you had your hands full. What were you up against?
Yeah, I'm all good, thank you. But we were really loose. One of the loosest cars I've driven, but it was fun slipping and sliding. But man, I wish we could have given Margaret Hawes a little bit of a better run. I was really looking forward to this race, and we just couldn't make it happen. And they just all checked up in front of us and all
for
right
why?
So we'll get them next week, but definitely frustrated.
Thanks, Cole. Caution is out, Mike.
Kurt Busch is frustrated after pounding the inside of the front stretch wall and his right front not touching the ground.
Well, you can see a little bit of damage on the right rear.
Oh,
now
shit.
It's
Now it's on fire.
This seems to happen frequently to the #1 car.
That is not something you want to have happen on a regular basis. Oh, you can see he's underneath. Is that De Benedetto there?
Yes.
Yeah, the car, boy, it just gets loose.
Been there, done that.
The blue car, which may have been Stenhouse, just might have nicked him as he came around. Hard to say.
Yeah, and he had Bubba Wallace behind him. Ooh, did they make contact?
Bubba did hit him. So what happens there, you're leaning on your car, pulling on that wheel, trying to stay off that car on the outside of you. The closer you get to him, the looser your car gets as it takes air off of your spoiler. And then all of a sudden you get loose, and you know, unfortunately Bubba got into him just at least a little bit, turned him all around.
And those were the two drivers fighting for the free pass position.
It's funny how that
Wallace
works.
and Busch. Hamlin and Briscoe, who got the free pass 2 cautions ago, to lead them back to green. Neither stopped under this caution.
There's your fresh tires versus old tires. I don't care if you have 3 laps on those tires. Man, all it takes is 1 lap on these Goodyears before at this tough racetrack for them to fall off. And
man, they're really spicing out out here.
Briscoe just trying his best to hold on tight right here.
Yeah, in a very vulnerable spot. He's going to have to try to find somewhat of a hole that he can kind of get in and ride and get in a position on the racetrack where he can't put himself in harm's way and add a 3rd car to the list of being knocked out.
I don't think Johnny Klossmeyer, crew chief for Chase Briscoe, had a choice on that. They had pitted the caution before. They've already used 5 sets of their tires, and we're not even halfway.
Yeah, you're right, Larry. Basically, if you've gone through that many sets, you're right. You have no choice.
How many set of tires are you allowed to have? Like, can you run out at a certain point? To where you just like, fuck, this is all we got left, so you better make these work.
They got together right there. Did you see that?
Yeah, we were on it right there. So a little damage to the right front, the 48 there of Alex Bowman.
And you could see him slipping and sliding up underneath of him, just kind of run out of real estate, needed to move up, didn't. There's a car right there on his door. You see the damage on the left rear quarter of Ryan Blaney as well.
Whatever you tell, I'm going to say yes.
Joe Weatherly won here in 1963 with that paint scheme.
You could walk us off a cliff. We'd just go for it.
Oh, look at this cliff into turn 1. 11 of Denny Hamlin. Oh, man, he's squeezing Joey Logano
right there, too.
Yeah, Larson's really caught this.
It's neck and neck right now. Oh, shit.
3 cars under a blanket for 4th.
Whoa.
Yo, what is going to happen right here?
Joey kind of closed the door on Kyle there. Joey's loose off the corner. He can't.
Woo!
Christopher Bell is going to make it 4 under a blanket when they come to the green and white tablecloth to end stage 2.
Boy, that's going to get a lot of attention on pit road about when to come and get those 4 tires.
I mean, Joey's car really fell off there into this run.
Martin Truex, 4 cars in the top 10 at the end of stage 2, just as Hendrick Motorsports was at the end of stage 1. Stage
so Truex from the end stage 2 and first again.
Ryan Newman trying to hang at the tail end of the lead lap. And Martin Truex has swept the stages at Darlington.
There you go. And it's so funny that this scenario happened because I read another comment yesterday where they said it happens, but like it doesn't happen often where like someone wins all 3 stages. So like they say usually if you win the first 2, you're probably not gonna win the 3rd one. So now that Truex won 1 and 2, I'm just like, is he going to win the 3rd one? Well, we're gonna find out.
Stage 3, green flag.
He's been driving good, though.
Martin Truex rockets away. It's the 3rd time he has swept the stages at Darlington. But as we've said, no stage winner has yet ended up in victory lane here.
Oh, shit, he might do it today.
Logano making a move on Kyle Larson. He's got a great short-run car. I mean, they've definitely improved this race car, the 22. He's solid, but, man, this thing takes off on these restarts. Heard Kurt Busch earlier when he went out of this race say not a lot of give and take. You saw right there how hard Kyle Larson was willing to battle and fight for that position with Joey Logano, not wanting to give up any track position.
So you hear a lot of loose, right? Cooler temperatures. We talked about that. Makes those front tires work
better.
Ooh,
that thing smoking.
Has a tire going down.
Yeah, that thing smoking.
All the way around turn 3 and 4, and then again at turn 2. Here he's back in 3.
And he better get down to pit road as fast as he can.
Right.
It's not gonna last very long.
Nope, it's left rear's down.
He going on that.
Down yet.
He going on that shit though.
But yeah, to your point, Clint, no doubt. I've seen this track so many times as it cools down, it just gives you more front grip. Doesn't make the rear tires grip a whole lot better, but it definitely makes those front tires grip.
Well, it makes them all grip better, but that shows you how much less downforce these things have. The front all of a sudden starts overpowering the rear, and now you're going to see a lot of adjustments. You heard all those guys complaining, man, get me tightened up. This is the loosest I've ever been.
He has been dominating this entire race.
It was low air to start. He had just made a pit stop. So their hope is as that tire heats up and the pressure increases, it won't rub anymore. Right?
Well, here you can see on low pressures coming straight off pit road, it's got to be doing some damage to that sidewall.
That thing was hot.
Now that I look how low that was, now I see that air pressure was actually starting to come up a little bit in that last shot that we saw. But now he's on pit road.
Pitting. There we go.
It's exactly what you want to see though if you're Kyle Larson.
Oh! I think this is Kyle Larson's last chance right here.
He's actually lost a little ground too, Martin Truex, these last couple laps.
It could be one of his best chances, but he's fallen to 0.8 of a second back.
If Truex gets clear of Reddick right here, it's almost game over.
There's still 2 more. You know that Reddick's going to run that outside though. But now you got Newman.
Ooh, yeah, that's going to definitely.
Bro, this shit is.
Truex, good bait. See,
this shit intense. 9 laps to 2 laps to go. That was a big skip, real fast.
Car when this race is over, it's hard to see at Darlington on TV because the wall blocks it so much because they run right up next to it. But man, he's been. I've never seen a guy this close to the wall. That all day long.
Look, y'all, I'm saying he's been dominating.
Like right now, has no marks on it.
If that quarter panel doesn't have a mark on it, it's been scared the better part of this race.
Like he's really been doing his thing.
White flag.
Final lap.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Come on, Truex.
Martin Truex in the races where he's led more than 200 laps has not been able to seal the deal. No driver who won a stage at Darlington has ever gone to victory lane. Truex won them both today.
Hi, I'm Kyle Petty.
That did not really end it like that. Why? Why did they do that? I'm low-key upset. I don't even know what to say. I'm actually at a loss. I wasn't expecting it to end so abrupt. I felt like there should have been at least like a solid 1 more minute left. They couldn't have added that extra of him winning the race because he did win the race. Yeah. So what the fuck? NASCAR? But hey, I hope y'all enjoyed the reaction. More NASCAR stuff dropping this week. Radioactive for this is going to be out tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. But like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. I love y'all. Peace.
I may finesse the bitch if I'm able. Run up, you catch a clip, get disabled. I never kill my brother, I ain't able to cane.